Everything spirals out of control. The graphic is very distracting, even if it is still red. The on-chain data provides entirely different information. The discussion of BlackRock, Coinbase, and behind-the-scenes tactics in this video may completely alter your opinion on Shiba Inu. What am I talking about, though? And why ought this to thrill you? Okay, let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Over the last day, the price of Shiba Inu has decreased once again. It's the third day in a row that Shiba Inu's worth has been challenged. It's interesting to note that neither Shiba Inu nor its development team are directly to blame for the main cause of the breed's downfall. Rather, the ever-important Bitcoin is the one in question. Shiba Inus often track the price of Bitcoin closely, therefore any changes in the Bitcoin market typically have a big effect on Shiba Inu's worth. We have a lot of important Shiba Inu news to cover today, so we won't go into great detail on the subtleties of Bitcoin's moves. It's important to note, however, that for the third day in a row, BlackRock has not received any new Bitcoin inflows today. Grayscale seems to be aggressively selling its Bitcoin holdings in the meantime. In fact, it's quite bizarre and unexpected. Following the United States adoption of the Bitcoin ETF, BlackRock had a run of inflows that lasted more than 70 days. And suddenly, 2 days ago, it witnessed zero inflows, which startled and alarmed many. However, given that there have been no inflows for the last 3 days, you can only imagine how much more worry there is today. It's possible that investors are losing faith in the cryptocurrency market as a whole, pressing the panic button, liquidating holdings, and keeping a close eye on the market out of fear of further declines. Due to the strangeness of the situation, many investors are already making assumptions. Given its 70-day inflow streak, we can see that this is not typical for BlackRock. 3 days without any inflows are more reasonable than 1 day, even if the cause for it is yet unclear. Arrivals? This leads us to believe that there is a serious problem. The intriguing part is the zero. We can't figure out why there is zero in this situation instead of an inflow or an outflow. What then may be the cause of this anomaly? It may be the result of a number of things, including regulatory uncertainty, institutional investors reallocating their assets, or even a calculated move by BlackRock. Nevertheless, the fact that it is exactly zero leads us to believe that some people are moving from BlackRock rather than investors. Staying exactly at zero doesn't seem like typical human behavior. Usually there's some variation, good or negative, even if it's very little. However, the fact that it stayed at zero for 3 days in a row is purposeful, pointing to a decision made by BlackRock rather than the typical behavior of investors. But at this time, it's just conjecture in the absence of hard data. Nevertheless, this explains why Bitcoin is continuing to decline for the third day in a row, dragging the whole cryptocurrency market and Shiba Inu with it. Still, Shiba Inu's price has increased by 41% over the previous week. Recall that Shiba Inu's stock surged by 53% between April 19 and April 22, after the team's announcement of a $12 million fundraising, which helped the company get off to a strong start. Shiba Inu has lost 10% of its weekly gains over the last 3 days, bringing its total losses to 41%. Interestingly enough, recent patterns in the futures markets indicate that bulls are still actively seeking for more gains. And that's all that counts if bulls are still searching for more gains. Brief oscillations don't really matter, particularly if they stem from the larger cryptocurrency ecosystem rather than Shiba Inu. Consider it in this way. Traveling by car and experiencing occasional hiccups because of traffic or poor road conditions won't affect your final destination or the success of your journey as a whole. Similarly, as long as there is underlying demand and an optimistic attitude, Shiba Inu's long-term potential remains unaffected even if the larger cryptocurrency market fluctuates for reasons outside its control. Beyond the 10% price decline in the Shiba Inu over the last 3 days, this week has seen incredible growth in the larger meme coin markets. Speculative traders have been adding additional futures contracts at a disproportionate pace in relation to the price trend, attempting to lead Shiba Inu's upcoming rebound phase. This is crucial because it shows that, even in the face of temporary setbacks, there is a great deal of hope and confidence on the possibility that the price of Shiba Inus will rise again. Active trading in futures contracts indicates that traders are placing bets on a positive outlook for Shiba Inu. Positive attitude may be further bolstered by this increased activity, which might eventually lead to a price hike. And this is something you need to know. For a particular cryptocurrency asset, the CoinLast open interest metric tracks the total value of open futures contracts. Shiba Inu had $51 million in open interest at the start of the week. The most recent data, however, shows a notable rise, with Shiba Inu open interest rising by $23 million since April 19 to $75 million at this point. Interestingly, this is a strong 45% increase in Shiba Inu open interest over the course of the week, outpacing the 41% increase in Shiba Inu pricing. Open interest indicates a high positive mood among speculative traders when it exceeds price increase. First of all, a spike in open interest shows that traders are becoming more involved and interested, which is indicative of their belief in the asset's future price potential. Increased liquidity and trading volumes as a result of this spike in trading activity may promote upward price movements. Second, if open interest is increasing more quickly than prices, it might indicate that traders are building up long positions or using hedging techniques in anticipation of more price growth. As a result, Shiba Inu has a $75 million open interest. This significant $23 million rise in Shiba Inu open interest may be the start of another rising trend, which might soon drive Shiba Inu closer to the 4 to 0's 3 price milestone. You may be wondering, however, why Shiba Inu investors are becoming so excited. It has just come to light that one of the key components of Shiba Inu, Shibarium, is about to experience a hard fork. For those who do not know, a hard fork is simply a major modification that causes a blockchain protocol to permanently separate from its prior version. This hard fork on Shibarium is intended to enhance the community's and developers' experience. The notice states that the impending technical advancement for Shibarium will be a revolutionary upgrade that will bring to life a number of features designed especially to enhance user experience and further empower innovators. It also lends credibility to investment prospects to know that possible price gains are supported by concrete developments like the impending Shibarium hard fork. It moves the emphasis from wild conjecture to well-founded research, reassuring investors and drawing in those who value substance over excitement. Additional evidence is provided by a recent post from early supporter of Bitcoin, Da Vinci Jeremy, who alerted the world about Shiba Inu and hinted that something big is about to happen. Notably, Satoshi Kusama responded in a mysterious way with a picture. Kusama's reply indicated that the woman in the picture was nodding in accord with Jeremy's conjecture on Shiba Inus. This implies that Kusama is optimistic about the impending rally for the token with a dog motif. Looking closer, we discover that on the Shiba Inu network, an astounding 1.5 trillion tokens are exchanged in a single day. It is important for traders to take notice of these significant transactions since they may portend future price moves. Substantial sums are being transferred among them. One such instance included the transfer of $50,000. 53 billion Shiba Inu, or around $1.36 million, were sent from what seems to be a private wallet to an undisclosed receiver. Another noteworthy transaction is from a Coinbase hot wallet that has approximately 106 billion Shiba Inu, or around $2.65 million. This might be an internal transfer or a prelude to the volatility spike that we are seeking. And everything we've covered in this video, including the possibility of an impending Shiba Inu price rise, fits perfectly with being ready for an impending volatility surge. The Bitcoin dumping caused by BlackRock's zero inflows is one issue that has to be addressed, but investors think this problem should be fixed quickly. However, what are your thoughts about that? Please leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.